Madison, do you remember who?
I'm going to take notes, and then I wrote that Sarah is going to be the director.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought, but I just want to double check. Mm-hmm. All right. Week 13. The theme was Seize the Day, and let's see. Shelby, do you want to go first?
Sure.
Then I can ask Madison to respond. Does that help you, Madison, with your note taking?
Mm-hmm.
I never thought of asking that first. Okay. All right. Seize the day. Okay, so the question is, what did you read from chapter 9 that gave you hope for the future?
When I had taken my notes on this, it ended up being what I talked about in my discussion board post. So it's pretty much the same thing what I said there. Just that I really liked the comment that the member of the gay community had said about supporting the Memories Pizza owners. And it was just nice to see that there was someone who was kind and tolerating of people on the other side and willing to support them as well. So that was nice. And then I also really liked the idea of using the movies and media to help promote marriage and families. I can't remember what that was called. It was like movie guide or something like that. I don't remember. But that was one of the videos we had watched with the readings, and I really liked that. It's a good way to get celebrities to help get involved and advocate for family as well. So.
Great. Good. Thank you, Madison.
Okay. So I also really liked the gay man and how he apologized for the tax that business received. It helped me see that all the opposing sides that we like the gays are not out to get us as well. And then at the end of chapter 9, the author Ryan, he talks about the hope. He talks about hope throughout a lot of the chapter, but particularly at the end, he talks about how he's gone to campuses across the country and that he's seen many make fights for marriage, and so that gives me hope that it's not just little BYU Idaho or BYU or any of the BYUs fighting for marriage. So,
yeah. Thank you. I echo that. We all had that first thought of the Memories Pizza. It was sweet. It was really refreshing, and it actually was a reminder of how it was in the very early days of this. Because a lot of the gay, I want to be careful, but there was a significant proportion of the gay community that was not advocating for this. It really was heterosexual, usually 50-year-old women who missed the Vietnam protests and wanted to feel like they had some social thing to stand up for. And I stood on the street corners with them. It was ridiculous. But that was true. I knew that at that time. I don't want to get on a tangent, but at that time, my daughters were ice skating competitively, and both of their coaches were gay. And those discussions, and a lot of the people in that ice arena kind of community were gay, and they specifically did not represent what the media was showing, like particularly the parades and things like that. So that was in conflict, and a lot of people don't realize that a lot of the gay people are really very, very, very nice. They are. So, and then I also I love that media clip that you referenced, Shelby. That was inspiring, and I've known that for several years, that the movie industry knows that they make more money on G-rated shows or PG, family friendly. They sell 4 tickets rather than 1. And then also some of the professors in the university. So it's just the same things. There is a lot to have hope for. Mm-hmm. Okay, will you use your time today? Will your use of time today make a difference tomorrow?
I said yes. If we're not working towards our goals or changing our habits or whatever it is right now, then we're not going to go anywhere or be closer to our goals tomorrow. So it's important that we wisely use our time today. Otherwise, there's not going to be any change tomorrow.
Just a second. Okay. So I agree with what Shelby said, and then to add to it, I also think the use of our time today, and like especially with this class and learning everything that we have for advocacy, like to apply that now, because for Shelby and I, like we have the opportunity to become moms and to be able to teach our children what we've learned from today will help us and our kids, and hopefully all those around us.
I cannot wait till you to watch the movie Amazing Grace, because it really became clear at the end of it. I don't mean to have a spoiler alert here, but I mean, it's a documentary, so we know how it goes. But the tenacity of that one person, William Wilberforce, he endured and waited out the House of Commons until when you see them, and it was a whole new blood. All those members of Parliament were new and saw it differently, and that is you. That is you, Madison and Shelby. People my generation, a lot of them are not going to change on the family issue. All right. Do you personally feel that time is more valuable than money, education, or health? Why or why not?
I said yes, that time is more valuable because you can never get time back. You can always improve or change your money, education, or health, but it still takes time, and that's why it's important to prioritize it. And also, I feel like if you value one of those other things more than you value your time, eventually it could eventually lead you to valuing your time more. For example, like if you value your health and say you find out you're sick or you have a limited amount of time left, then you'll be forced to realize how you're spending your time, and you'll value what little time you do have left. And same thing with money. Like if you're unsure on money, then you're going to value your time and want to spend it earning money and saving money rather than spending your time spending money. So yeah.
Okay. I also said yes, and I said that if we use our time wisely, then each of the factors, so like money, education, or health, will hopefully also be used successfully and wisely, so they kind of all work together.
I said yes also for the same reasons, and basically the way I canned it was that without time, what good is our education and money and those factors, our health. Okay, well, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Shelby, I spoke. Did Madison talk to you yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, so awesome. Thank you.
Of course.
Okay. Woo. Sorry. Okay, I'm ready now. Okay, so we said in response to what did you read from chapter 9 that gave you hope for the future, we said all of us really liked the comment from the gay man about the pizzeria and his support towards that pizza place, and helped us realize that they're not all against us. We really liked the video about media and how the media has realized that the more they promote family, the more money they'll be able to make in the box office. And we also talked about the hope across America. It's not just the BYU schools that are fighting for family, but a lot of people. And then the next question was, will your use of time today make a difference tomorrow? And we said that we will use our time, and that if we're not working towards our goals today, then we won't be closer to them tomorrow. What we do today has an impact on our lives and our future families. And that was the gist of that. We all felt that time is more valuable than money, education, or health. And our reasons were that you can't ever get time back like you can those other things. Valuing health might make you see value in time. And then if we manage our time well, should be managed well. And then what good is our money, our education, our health if we don't value our time? And that is all I wrote. You have anything you want to add? Okay.
That's perfect. Excellent.
Good. Thank you.
All right, ladies. Good
Okay.
luck next semester and next week as you finish up.
Mm-hmm. Have fun in Denmark and Iceland. That will be so cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm taking my daughter to. Did I tell you that, Shelby?
No.
Oh, my daughter, my 7-month-old grandson. She's wanted to go to Denmark for years. We have Danish ancestry, and I served my mission there in 1985, 86, and she's missed a trip twice.
Oh.
I mean, like a mission or marriage, and so she's just like, Mom, will you please go with me? It's like, I have one weekend. That's I'm taking 12 credits summer, and I just, we're going to cram it in.
That'll be so fun.
That will be fun.
That's why thank you for really for facilitating to help me get out. You guys, best of luck to school. You guys are really beautiful women. I just want you to know how I've enjoyed getting to talk to you every Wednesday, and I wish you both very, very best. So
thank
you. You too.
You as well. Okay. Bye.
Bye.